everyone, welcome back to SourceFedNERD. You're watching Anime Club, where we watch the first few episodes of a series and give you our first impressions. I'm Reina Scully.
And I'm William Haynes.
And we just did a weird intro with our legs.
What do you think about it?
So free! It's not just free, it's free season 2 called...
Season 2!
Called Eternal Summer.
I didn't see season 1, so I was kinda, I don't feel like I missed anything, really.
You missed a little bit. There is a little bit of background story here. I will recap season 1. Basically, there are 4 boys that were best friends since elementary school that all like to swim a lot.
I love boys.
Yeah, oh, okay, so do they.
Okay.
Well, and they're all best friends, they all swim together, and they had this, for the team concept, and then one of them moved away to Australia. Rin moved to Australia to pursue being an Olympic swimmer, because that's what his dad was, and that's what he wants to be.
If you live in Japan, can you go to Australia?
Yeah. What? Yes.
Okay, you're just wondering.
Oh, okay. And then Rin comes back and then swims with all of them again, and then he loses, so he's all disgruntled, but then you later find out that it's not that he lost against his friends that he's disgruntled. He kind of hit a wall when he was studying abroad or something. And I guess, I don't know.
Literally hit a wall?
No, not literally hit a wall.
Oh, okay, because that could happen in swimming.
It
and you could be hurt.
You're
really
right.
Bad.
And then you could never swim again.
Every time, especially when watching this show, every time they reach the end of the wall and they hit it, I always get scared, like, oh, someone's gonna hurt their ankle.
No, they're like beautiful ballerina underwater gymnasts.
Butterfly boys.
Butterfly boys. To get a better idea of season 1, it's really about the characters. Okay. So let's go through the characters.
It's character driven.
Yes, very character driven. So Haru is pretty much the main character. He was the first guy in the opener, which is really interesting because the opener for season 2 was exactly the same as the series opener.
Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know. I guess throwback.
Arts? Is it artsy?
Artsy,
if you do that?
Nostalgia. I don't know, but it felt fine. Like, as I was watching it, I'm like, wait, am I watching the right season? But, Haru, he's the one with blue hair, the one without the glasses, okay? He's the silent type. They call him the dolphin, or he's most like a dolphin, I guess. Yeah, I know, it's weird. All of them have a thing. All of them are like a water
Dolphins
creature.
are really smart.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not sure if that's the creature you want to be named after.
Well, he's so elegant and smooth and fast and great at swimming.
All right, I get it. I take it.
Yeah, right?
Being a dolphin is cool.
Not bad. Okay, so he's super into Rin, but it's not even really insinuated. It's not like they're actually gay for one another. It's just that their bromance is so intense that they hug while they're wet and naked, and it's lovely.
And we here at SourceFed would like for them to know if they were gay for each other, it is okay, and we will accept them no matter how they are, because that's what good people do.
Yeah, actually, I'd love that. I actually ship Haru and Mako, but we'll talk about that later.
I don't know about shipping.
Another interesting thing about Haru is that he loves being in the water more than anything. He thinks it's more natural than like walking around and being a human.
He started giving it characteristics. What did he say? It's like the water has fangs?
Yeah, in the beginning he has this kind of mantra or this, monologue where he talks about how the water is ruthless and it's like the great equalizer because you have to learn to deal with it, and that it has fangs and stuff like that.
It's just water, bro. It's just water.
No, it's his life. Water. He's a dolphin. He needs it.
Put it in a glass, put it in your body, or just swim in it. That's it. That's as far as it goes.
The next character is Mako, who is the brunette, the tallest one. The tallest one. Okay, cool. He is Haru's best friend, and he's super good at swimming, but in the first season, he was crazy traumatized because this fisherman that he idolized drowned in like a crazy tsunami whirlpool kind of thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he was traumatized, and he didn't want to swim in the ocean, but he's like excellent at swimming in the pool, and he's fine.
Whirlpools don't happen in swimming pools.
So the next character is Nagisa. He's the tiny blonde one that's like super happy and excitable and calls everybody blah blah chan.
What is up with that kid? I don't like him. Actually, I would want him on my team, though. However, if you're trying to form a good team, you need to have a little blonde kid boy like that who is just too excited for everything.
I mean, he's a really good swimmer.
So next to him, you look like you're really buff and whatnot. You're like, yeah, I'm really serious, and I know what I'm doing. Ask short blonde boy. Oh, I love Will Senpai so much. Yeah, you right.
You're right, I'm totally understanding the dynamic now. And next we have Rin. He is the shark guy with the red hair.
I love that voice actor. Whoever does that voice is good. He's still not my favorite, but on this show, he is a good show.
Oh wait, are we talking about the same guy? I'm talking about the shark guy with the red hair that goes down with the bangs, like he has like my bangs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
He has your bangs, but two of them.
Yes, but two of them. They go this way. Yes, he's excellent. He has a lot of feels, man. Lots of feels. feels, bro.
Oh, he did start crying at looking at his swimming pool, didn't he?
He has a lot of feelings. He's always had a lot of feelings, which is why, even though he has dreams of being an Olympic swimmer, he hit a wall in Australia. Clearly.
Not a literal wall.
Not a literal wall.
Because that would have hurt him, and then he physically couldn't swim. This wall was mentally, which may hurt you more sometimes because they're harder to heal from.
Mm-hmm. Mental scars, heart scars, emotional scars. All of them. He has all of them. Well, I don't know. I think he's just a little bit of a bitch.
Ah, okay.
To be honest with you. Because they're kind of all in the same boat. I mean, he's the only one that has the Olympic dream thing. So I do understand that he has more pressure, or he puts more pressure on himself. But, I mean, you could just do it. Just train, bro.
He may also have daddy issues.
So the last character is Ray. He's the blue-haired one with glasses. The ones whose like goggles keeps falling off. Okay. He, in the first season, was originally not a part of the team at all whatsoever, not even their friend. He was like a track star or something like that.
Track star.
But much like in this current season, they couldn't recruit anybody to join their swim club, so they kind of forced him into it.
You can't be forced into anything you don't want to do. For all of you chillins out there.
I guess forcing into is a little bit wrong. He actually watched Haru swim, the dolphin guy.
And he was impressed.
Yes, he was like, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I want to be a part of that. So that's how that happened. And he's actually, originally he couldn't swim whatsoever, but now he's like a master butterfly.
All right,
swimmer.
That's his style. I like how everybody has a style. He's like,
yes.
This is the guy, he's like, yeah, I only do butterfly.
Yeah, each of them have a specialty.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go for it, boy. Be a butterfly boy if that's what you want.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Actually, and Free, the name of the show, is the concept of
Freestyle.
Haru. Yes, and the relay, freestyle relay, is what it's really talking about. And Haru only swims free. He always says that. That was his tagline in the first season.
I only swim free.
Oh, that's exactly what he sounds like. I only do free.
I only do free. I don't always do free, but yes, I do.
So I mean, okay, I like the show because it's animated by Kyoto Animation, and you know those graphics are beautiful.
Oh man,
it's gorgeous.
I saw literally the first frame, and then it froze because of the internet connection, and I knew that the animation was way too good. Yeah. Why can't the other shows I like be like this animation? Because money.
Money.
And too many episodes. I wish it was like this. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. The water is always like CGI beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Know?
It's just like Nagi no Asuka, or however you pronounce that.
Yeah,
the water looks
like that.
something else.
Yeah, definitely.
I just wanna... I'm sorry.
So the season 2 story, we haven't seen too many differences from season 1. It's really kind of like a happy-go-lucky anime.
Does this count as a slice of life?
Yeah, actually, I think it's a sports anime.
Does this count as a yaoi?
No, it's not yaoi at all. No. Bromance.
Or so hetero?
Super hetero. Well... But yeah, the story is pretty much the same. They're all friends. They want to compete together. They have the same problems in season 1, as I said earlier, about how they are having a hard time recruiting more people into their swim club. There is one new interesting element. They have a new character, a new challenger approaches. Sosuke.
Who comes off first as maybe a hiding prevert, but
Why?
turns out it's just Sasuke.
Why do you think he's a hiding prevert?
Because they only show him like from behind, and he's watching them, and he's in the dark.
That's true.
That sounds like prevert material to me.
It is.
Just come out. You're not. You go here now. You go to the school. You don't have to hide.
Yeah. It turns out that Sosuke was Rin's like childhood best friend, actually, which is very strange because only Haru among the other guys knew about him.
And I don't like Sasuke because he freaking does this thing where he's like not smiling when people talk to him, and then you wait a second, and then he smiles. He's like, "Yeah, I was hiding this smile just for you." Don't think you're cool like that. You're just Sasuke.
So it's Sosuke.
My bad.
That's okay, you're gonna be fine. The interesting thing about Sosuke is that he's already like a champion swimmer, and he's
already been, what's that word?
Scouted. He's been scouted already, even though he's in high school. He joined Rin's academy, Samizuka Academy, it's really weird, it's a play on words with the word shark. And it's also a swimming academy, so that makes sense.
Do those exist in real life?
Yes, they do. Japan is very, very serious about high school sports.
Wow.
Yes, very serious. And Sosuke is not liked by Haru because Sosuke approaches Haru and goes, "Don't get in Rin's way ever again, brah. He's my brah."
You know what you say in instances like that?
What?
You right. Then move on.
You right. But no, instead Haru's really upset and now he's all like, "New rivalry, pew pew pew."
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah,
That's
or
what,
swim.
That's what men do. When it's too many men in a room, there's always two dudes that are like, ooh, I'm getting in a fight today. Ooh,
my
I got big muscles.
My triceps are bigger than yours. Ooh, my calves.
Ooh, and then a fight never really happens.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, they might fight in the first season. Haru and Rin fight, but they're really just tumbling with each other.
Is there blood?
No, they just tumble with each other.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen probably.
Boys fight.
Yeah. So I enjoy this anime because it's fun, it's easy, it's a sports-ish anime, and it's like summer and like fun and clean and pretty. So I enjoy it, but I do see that there's a lack of a storyline. I think I'm just invested because I really enjoyed it last year.
Is it just fan service?
It's a fan service anime. You're totally right. That's what it is. It's fan service.
I learned that term on Wikipedia last year.
It's girl fan service.
Fan service.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Fan service.
Fan service. But I enjoy that, and I really like the characters, so I'm probably gonna keep watching it. What do you think?
Not enough violence for me.
Yeah,
not
I didn't
murder,
think so. Not enough action.
Superpowers. Not enough chunibyo.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me a chunibyo. It doesn't give me a chunibyo.
Chubbin.
It doesn't give me a chunibyo on. So,
Oh!
I don't know, but the animation was great, so I will give it that.
Oh, awesome,
I enjoyed
awesome.
that. It wasn't boring and horrible to watch.
Awesome. What was your favorite part so far?
My favorite part so far was when they were racing and they're just showing these close-ups of their faces.
Oh.
And they're breathing.
Breathing.
And like turning around and looking
Yeah.
at each other, which are things that you can't do while you're swimming as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't know. I've never raced swimming, but yeah, it was very interesting to me.
All right.
It was fun.
It's just the way they animated it. They
always
just
been
wanted to
fun.
make it more intense.
All right.
All right.
All right.
You right. And that's all we have for you this week on Free Season 2. Next week, we're going to watch something that neither of us have ever seen ever at all and know
Never
nothing
seen.
about.
I know no things.
Even the title is kind of crazy. It's called Blade Dance of the Elementalers or Elementalers. I don't even know, but we're going to figure it out next week together.
What's the hashtag they should use?
Probably hashtag SFN Blade.
And what do they do with that hashtag?
Well, what you can do is you can go to crunchyroll.com/sfnerd to get your free premium membership trial and check out the video with us. And then you could take a video of yourself with the hashtag SFNBlade, upload it onto YouTube, and you could join us next week like our friends.
To me, I can see how people would kind of get bored of this anime if they're not into swimming or if they're not into watching competitive swimming. I can also see this as kind of a reminiscent type of anime for me because I used to swim competitively until I popped this shoulder out of its socket and I couldn't really do it anymore. And it's popped back in, don't worry. I didn't make the popping noise. Pop. I really liked what they did when they were saying how little tidbits about what you should be doing while you're swimming. For example, when Sosuke was swimming butterfly, Rin was commenting on how when you're lifting your body higher out of the water resistant doesn't hit you as much. I really enjoyed those tidbits. The writers and actually really looked into the sport and then brought it out into the anime, even though not everyone's going to get it, I guess.
Let's swim.